want to welcome all of you today. The idea of completing simple administrative tasks such as renewing one's driver's license, helping an elderly family member access their social grant, or just updating our home addresses for municipal billing probably elicits a similar response for many of us in this room. Where are we likely going to find the time for that? And for many in this room, the biggest cost is only our time. But the reality for many South Africans, it is more than that. It is irrecoverable cost of multiple taxi trips, the sacrifice of one's daily earnings, the very real possibility that the government services they seek may only ever be accessible after multiple attempts. This collective experience with government services is not just an inconvenience, but a symptom of a much deeper structural problem, the way our public services are designed and delivered. So while government has made significant strides in improving access to services over the past 2 decades, our digital transformation journey has been uncoordinated, falling short of the scope and urgency to benefit all South Africans. The COVID-19 pandemic exposed these structural issues to great effect. The middle class could, for the most part, work from home, bank online, and manage their lives digitally. But millions of South Africans faced not only the restriction of their movement, but restrictions on access to essential government services. When rapid responses were essential, fragmented systems slowed down our collective attempts to provide relief. The lesson we should all take from all of that experience is that innovation without coordination cannot deliver real change. And so it is my great honor today to launch the country's roadmap for digital transformation of government. This roadmap provides a shift from a fragmented past towards a unified, people-centered, and whole-of-government approach. The roadmap is not just a plan to use technology to improve the way we do things. It is a transformative vision to entirely reform the way citizens can interact with government. It represents the embodiment of government hearing its people's demands, that we do things better, and that we become a partner in making their lives much easier. It is an essential part of the Government of National Unity's pursuit of inclusive growth, efficient service delivery, and the very well-being of our people. The roadmap is centered across 4 catalytic initiatives, namely a digital identity system that will allow South Africans to simple ways to verify themselves and access services remotely, a data exchange framework that will eradicate the silo effect that exists in government and allow for greater efficiency and coordination in how government operates. Thirdly, a digital payment system that provides universal access to secure, low-cost payment options between government and systems. And fourthly, a single zero-rated digital service platform where citizens can access all of government services and information. Collectively, these initiatives will help us get closer to achieving our vision of an inclusive, secure, and people-centered digital government. Together, they will illustrate to the world what we mean when we say one person, one government, through one touch. At the heart of this all is our quest to ensure that citizens' digital experience with government services is convenient, cost-effective, reliable, and ultimately user-friendly. The roadmap represents efficiency in government, but it is also about equity for our people. It is designed to reduce inequality in access to services and to address the barriers to opportunity that comes with that inequality. At a time when connectivity has become such a central part of our lives, the ease of dealing with government must be the same across our country. And to ensure that government departments work towards the same goal, the President has reconfigured the Interministerial Committee, which I have the honor of chairing. And the work of the Interministerial Committee is supported through the Interdepartmental Working Group, responsible for ensuring integration across all of government. With our collective commitment to agility, collaboration, innovation, resilience, and sustainability, we will use all the tools at our disposal to ensure that we pursue the success within the agreed timelines. It is also important to note that this administration is not launching the roadmap in isolation from our efforts on the global stage. As many of you know, South Africa holds the presidency of the G20, and as chair of the G20 Digital Economy Working Group, we are advancing a global vision of inclusive digital infrastructure and governance. Through our leadership of the G20, we are engaging with our global peers on building a future that provides dignity for all people. And as much as we acknowledge the multiple benefits that we can derive from working with international partners, we also see the need to embark on a journey with the active participation of our partners here at home. As government, we are proud to see the fantastic solutions, some of which have been brought forward by our entrepreneurs and innovators. We want to maintain and improve this culture of innovation, and to this end, we welcome all the contributions of the private sector, academia, and civil society, and invite all of you to join us on this transformative project. For our part as government, we dare not fall into the trap of seeing this roadmap as just another vision that declares our bold aspirations. It is our collective responsibility to align our budgets, our systems, and our efforts to deliver on the promise of this roadmap. It is our opportunity to enhance the trust that South Africans put in this administration. It is about giving people back their time so that they can spend it on things that matter more to them. It is also about giving more access to opportunity so that everyone has a better chance of living up to their full potential. It is about trust, dignity, and doing things better. And it is about building a more inclusive and resilient South Africa. This roadmap is our promise, and it is all our collective responsibility to turn it into our reality. Thank you very much.